Good morning and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Pokemon Desolation Let's Play, and this is part 48 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So I did take the time to get out of Vicinite Forest, I think is what it's called, so yeah, to head on over here just to save on some time. So let's see what Connor, Garrett, and Scarlet are up to. Okay, so they're up there. Um, Let me see what they gotta say. Come on, Connor, take it easy. We've gotta slow down, darn it. They're gone. Don't you get it? They're getting away like they always do. We need to chase them, not wait around idly. Alright, you two have fun up there. Me and Garrett, we're gonna make some progress. Alon, mate, you made it. I'm sure you've realized, but there's been a bit of a holdup. The foxes clearly realized we were hot on their tail and blocked the path ahead. Cowards, mate, the lot of them. I mean, look how many of them it took to take me down in the first place. I really got in my own head over at Vicinite, huh? You don't need to tell me twice, Alon. I've got to slow down and look at things more clearly. Charging at Walden Hall ain't gonna solve anything. I mean, to be fair, I completely understand why Garrett just got really mad and just went for it. I mean, the one person, Walden Hall, the one guy he's been looking for to get some answers was right in front of him. So I understand completely why he just got mad and just went for it, you know? Like, I don't really blame him at all. I think a lot of people, you know, may do somewhat similar stuff in a serious situation like that, you know? But I don't know. There's a part of me that still feels like Garrett is going to be upset later on because I can't help but think possibly Eden, kind of like what Baron brought up, there is a third player within the game, or another player, whatever he said. Now, to be fair, I don't know if he knows about Darkrai and the twins. Well, I know he knows the twins, but I don't know if he necessarily knows about Darkrai. But Eden might also be that player. And again, I don't know if Eden is the trainer to Darkrai, or Eden is doing her own thing somewhere, doing, you know, maybe not so good things, but there's just a part of me that I just feel like Eden has a big role, but just not enough is really known about her. I don't know. I don't know. And I may be wrong. She could still, you know, be stuck within the grid, or who knows, maybe she works with the foxes and Walden Hall just pretty much lied to Garrett pretty much. I don't know. There could be different things, but I just feel like it's probably going to be a little bit disappointing to Garrett, but I do hope for the best. At least I know Eden has a fighting chance, right? For now, that's all I need to hold on to. Anyway, mate, let's stick to our business at hand. If what I've heard from Connor is correct, then if I say that with a grain of salt. And I say that with a grain of salt, sorry. Well, apparently Walden Hall is pretty much scared of whatever lies underneath the statue. It doesn't look so scared to me, mate. But if something in there freaked out Walden Hall, well, it's bound to be useful to us, right? After all, not much seems to get by that guy. There's only one problem, mate. After that sodden person got freaked out by whatever he saw down there, he burned a lot of it to the ground on his way out. Who knows how much of it actually remains, you know? And who knows if we'll even find what changed his whole outlook. Whatever the case, we ain't gonna find nothing sitting on our butts out here, are we? Come on, mate, let's solve this mystery. Hopefully this is the last secret lair you and I have gotta explore together, yeah? I don't know, I do like exploring. What the? This was here under Fairbell all of this time. This place, it feels weird, mate. There's something not quite right, something that makes me feel strange. What happened down here? Gives me the creeps, man. But if whatever Walden found down here managed to stop him in his tracks, then it's exactly what we need to win. Let's keep moving, yeah? You hear a voice swirling around your head. Even now, you continue to search for the inevitable. Like the one that came before you, you only wish to create a convenient or covenant, however you say that, with your punishment. The secrets I know how they beacon to you, just as they beacon to him. Turn back before it's too late. Or else you too will suffer his fate. Oh? Did I just hear someone? No, that cannot be right. Amelia said she'd keep the townsfolk from desecrating this place after all. Perfection, it's known to have profound effects on those in its midst, even me, it would seem. The fragment, it must be close. I simply need the focus and maintain my search. No, I can't turn back now. I've come too far to hesitate in the final moment. Oh, this is really cool. There is something on the ground, though. To think that all this time these ruins were hidden underneath Fairbell. Who inhabited this place, I wonder? Was it the first settlers of Fairbell? Or was it perhaps one of those that came before? What the? That was no illusion. Could it be? That energy signature, I'm so close now. Perfection, it's beaconing to me, showing me the way. The fragment, it must be here hidden in these ruins. The diary appears to be extremely old with only a few entries remaining intact. The others will find me soon enough, no matter how malicious my efforts. After all, they only need to cross the canyon, but this time they will not stop me. I will uncover these secrets and prove to them why I am the rightful heir to this gift. I will prove to them why this fragment chose me and not them. It would appear that whoever wrote this diary was running from something, but from what, I wonder. This fragment, it is the same treasure that I seek. Oh? Could it be? It seems to be some kind of laboratory. This equipment is far behind our time, at least a century old by my estimate, yet at the same time such technology would have been nothing short of a marvel. That begs the question, why was this place so hidden? Oh? These lights appear to be following my very footsteps. Perfection, I must be close. If I am to find the source of this energy, I must keep searching. I'm curious. Alright. Nothing can be read. There are numerous diagrams of a Pokemon that seems to resemble Darkrai. Very interesting. With the creation of this abode, other deserters and I have at least found rest. This time, the others from the north will not find us, at least for a time. Those fools, they will launch a crusade to stop me, and for what? Because my ambition outweighs their own? No, I will not allow them to take this from me. I will not share this gift with them. It would seem that I was correct. This place existed before the inception of Fairbell, dating it to at least a century or so. This writer, they must have been one of the first trainers in Aurif. Interesting, although their means are crude, this concoction is not so different from the one I created. Perfection, I know that it cannot be made by man. This result, like the one I too found, was the opposite of my goal. Only imperfection came of my experiments, only monsters and decay. The result was a doomed existence for both Pokemon and trainer. All life is finite, it would seem. I have learned that my discovery is only an inkling of what the future I seek. This fragment is of course a mere glimpse of what is to come. It is after all only a fragment of the divine light itself. The aurora that it emits, the energy it produces, it is unlike anything I can replicate. Within this fragment I could see something greater than I could have ever imagined. Yet time grows short and I grow weary. If I cannot hasten my search for the answer, they will soon happen across me, and I will not be able to stop them. A mere glimpse of what is to come. Could it be that the discovery these lunatics happened across was in fact the very thing I seek now? The fragment that the author spoke of, it is the same as the fragment of perfection that I detected here. To think that these individuals once held what was always belonged to me, it's sickening. The diary appears to be extremely old. To think that I was to be dragged through the mud for my own discovery, preposterous. Of course, they would assume that their afflictions were my doing simply because I was left unharmed. Those fools. They would call this a curse only because it is my gift and not their own. I alone remain undamaged by the discovery of this treasure, and what greater evidence is that? The strange gem or fragment, whatever it represents the next step of evolution, of my evolution. Like the sage said, it is a divine light. The divine light, I've heard those words before. Of course, those foolish priests from the Kazan Temple, they should have stayed in Crasium where they belonged. Even then, all those years ago, those blind fanatics had some modicum of grip on this region. Could it be that their divine light and my perfection are... No, that cannot be right. This must be some kind of living quarters. It would seem that whoever trapped themselves within this abode did so for quite some time. What for, I wonder? Oh? How unusual. These lights, it must mean that I am close. Even before my banishment, I never trusted those fools. They knew nothing of true beauty, and it was they who chose to destroy the sanity of this island in the first place. The purity of Arcanius replaced by such a crude and impure order. This was surely not how the world was intended to be. I have known from the beginning that it would be I who would restore these lands together to their former glory. Those insufferable cretins, however, will be left behind. I will make sure of it. Well, I shouldn't be surprised at the contempt the author had for those around them. These words are surely the work of a little more than a narcissist fool. Yet for someone to come into such proximity of perfection itself, it can't be a coincidence. The page appears to be very old. The decay that has spread throughout these walls has only brought me closer to the truth, it would seem. All have fallen, reduced to little more than dust, but my lone Pokemon remains, although it is doing far more than simply remaining, it would seem. Indeed, it has begun to develop sentience beyond what I thought was possible, the ability to think logically, to comprehensively communicate at higher levels, and beyond that, something far more concerning. Upon making contact with me, it was able to recall my own past, including my own deepest pits of despair. I knew that time was not a construct that applied to this realm, but nothing could have prepared me for this. Most would consider this a gift, a miracle. I, however, know better. I would be foolish to not consider this anything other than a threat to the future I intended to create. How puzzling. The energy associated with perfection is known to bring about profound changes in both people and their Pokemon, but this is unlike anything I've ever seen described. The author of this diary, their connection to perfection was clearly strong, and yet uh, they made a coincident effort, however you pronounce that, to undermine that by attempting to cast their Pokemon aside. It would appear that I was not the first to embark on this hunt after all, yet perhaps this proves that it is truly possible to ascend perfection without a Pokemon. The diary appears to be extremely old with only a few entries. It has only been a few mere months, and yet the only deserters have begun to develop the same strange illness. Like those in the first settlement, my allies too will soon fall. Yet their sacrifice has only served as a validation for my original assumptions. This decay follows the gift I possess as well as my very being. This discovery, this fragment, it has taken everyone around me, including my own Pokemon, and soon it will leave only myself and my final remaining Pokemon as it did before. We have been chosen. But if my plan is to succeed, if I am to find the solution to this world, I alone must be the shepherd. I don't understand. This so-called gift. If it is truly the same as the remnant of perfection that I seek, why are its results so much like my own experiments? Failures. How strange. I swear I felt some kind of shift in the air. Really cool. I like this. Alright, let me save here. What the? Is that? Darn it. That almost looked like... it doesn't matter. It'll take more than that to scare the likes of myself, especially when my prize is so close. The signal that I detected, it came from slightly north of here. It must be in the room ahead. This cannot be right. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Is this just a result of me being closer to the fragment? No, it can't be. This feels almost hostile. Not again. What is this? What is going on here? Show yourself, darn it. That shade. It looks just like me. No. No, I need to get it together. Come on, Julian, focus. This must be the end of the ruins. If my data is correct, then the fragment must be within this very room. Everything I dreamed of just beyond my fingertips. Finally, my own gateway to perfection, to the creation itself. You really think you could faze me with some petty illusions? I'll have that fragment no matter what. This is my destiny. Wait, what the? This cannot be right. I... I don't understand. Where... where is the fragment? It should be here, but... there's nothing. Nothing but you. Come forward, Julian. You know my name. I don't understand. What is this? Where is my fragment? Where is perfection? Why is there nothing here but ashes and echoes? Who are you? Show yourself. This spot, This was the source of that energy, yet no fragment, no treasure, just a mirror. Have I failed? Was it all a lie? Little more than a beacon for the deluded, an impossibility that you and I both sought. The divine light perfection, a plane far greater than our own. Who are you? What are you talking about? You seek the crown that you believe you deserve, a crown of brilliant, blinding silver. You're talking about perfection, but no one else. You are impure and are not worthy of this plane. You never have been, nor will you be. No, I I've worked my entire life to find this. I deserve to take the next step. I will be the first to reach the perfection plane. I am destined to inherit that mantle. You will have your crown, of course, yet it will not be the one that you seek. The crown in your fate will not be silver, but red. Oh no. Bro moment. A fate that will soon be met by the rest of your incompetent kind. No, no, this cannot be real. You will find no salvation here. This realm, perfection, is mine, and mine alone. You will remain as what you have always been. Nothing at all. No, 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 no. You won't take this away from me. This is my fate, darn it. Mine. Good going, Julian. You broke the mirror. No. No. Now, you must understand. You and he who came before share the same grave. You, more so than anyone, represent that which is unworthy, that which is impure, that which must be extinguished. Alon, what are you doing, mate? Snap on out of it, darn it. Oh, so we just kind of wandered in here. Cool. Come on, mate, pull it together. You ain't gonna find crap staring at that old mirror. You're gonna be stuck down here forever if that's your level of focus right now. Although, as I suspected, it doesn't look like there's anything here for us. Walden Hall, he really went out of his way to torch this place, huh? For once, I don't blame him. I don't know what it is, mate, but this place gives me the creeps. It somehow reminds me of the archives back in Celia. You know, where I thought I saw... Whatever the case, we ain't gonna find nothing in this pile of ashes, mate. Come on, let's head on back to the surface. Oh, wait a second. What is this? I didn't see this book before. Let's have a look. What the? This handwriting. It's unmistakable. It's the same as the handwriting of those diaries I read back at the Fox base in Celia. That can only mean Walden Hall. Evolution, or as I believe it to be perfection, it is an ancient energy that permits this region beyond what the eye can see. My student, in his discovery, thought this energy affected evolution alone. I, however, see it differently. It is a different state of existence, a different realm, in fact, far greater than our own. Yet my student's discovery yields fruits that even now he has not revealed to me. He guards his secrets closely, not so differently from his mentor. I suspect our collegiality is wearing thin indeed, however you pronounce that. This just gets more and more complicated, mate. I just don't get it. Walden Hall. Why is he so desperate to get this perfection, world, or state, or whatever it is? I mean, he's a scientist, and to me, this just sounds like hocus pocus. And not to mention the student. It surely must be Reeve he's referring to, darn it. Or maybe Eden. It could be Reeve, but maybe Eden as well. I'm not surprised that even now he's keeping secrets from us. Look, none of that matters, mate. Perfection, the twins, Darkrai, whatever all of this means, it's beyond the likes of us. Walden Hall, he's still out there, mate. And I don't think I can rest easy while that's the case. Besides, if anyone knows how to find Eden wherever she is in the grid, it's him. I know Walden Hall said she couldn't have made it, but she's out there somewhere. She'd find a way to make it, mate. She always has. It still hasn't set in for me, mate, that Eden isn't gone. I just cannot believe it. Let's get on out of here, Alon. We've got work to do. The mirror has been destroyed beyond recognition. It seems that the mirror was punched with substantial force. There's gotta be something in here. Anything. Maybe not. I guess we'll head on out. Oh, hey. A cold feeling comes over you, and for a moment, time appears to stand still. We going back? Appears to stand still. I guess there's no going there. That's a whole lot better. I'm starting to realize how much I've missed the fresh air. Those ruins were dragged, mate. It reminded me of being back in the south with all that smog. So much for this being a holiday. Come on, Alon, let's get moving. Huh? A text? I thought I told people to stop trying to get a hold of me, darn it. God, so clingy. Oh, it's Reeve. Slimy person never listens to the rules, I guess. Wait, what? Reeve, he says he needs us to return to Cilia East pronto. Says he has new information and that the energy signature he found is moving. I don't get it. What could possibly be so important that we need to go on and head on back? I read that all wrong, sorry. If anything, we need to head north. Darn it, it's not like we have a choice anyways. As it is, the road ahead is blocked, mate. And Reeve, as much as I dislike the dude, he's the one who knows Walden Hall better than anyone. If he wants to share more information that help us track down that slippery cretin, we'd best oblige. Come on, mate, I'll meet you back in the east. Reeve wants us to meet him at Bar 101, the nightclub back in the east. I don't know, mate, all of this seems kinda fishy, but I don't really have a better option right now. I'm starting to realize that I'm not exactly brains of this whole situation. Come on, mate, let's get back to the east. Do you want to head back with me, or will you stick around for a bit longer? We'll head back. Alright, mate, let's move it. After we're back in Cilia, I'll meet you at the nightclub, yeah? Alright. God, that was so cool, the whole Walden Hall thing. A voice crack there. I like that a lot. Alrighty. So I guess we'll get some new info here. Oh, that's right, I could just... Alright. Let's see here. Let's see what Reeve has got to say. Oh please Garrett, don't get all riled up on my account. I didn't do this to waste anyone's time. Especially considering that if I'm correct, some of you have a little enough time remaining as it is. Oh Alon, you've made it. I was starting to think that this brute came alone, and that wouldn't be any good, would it? You say that like I ain't the main attraction here. You aren't. It was Alon that I needed to see. I simply used you as a means to get Alon here after all. Wait, what? Come on Alon, there's no time to waste. I have too much to share. I have much to share, sorry. No time to waste? He says that like he didn't drag us into the middle of the nightclub of all places. Darn it, that Reeve dude is a piece of work, mate. I know that he and I ain't so different coming from nothing at all, but I don't know, maybe that's why we don't seem to get along. Guess we'll save here. Alrighty. This is all yours? You mean to tell me that all this time you had a hidden lab in the back of the nightclub? I thought you'd given up on all this crap, Reeve. What the hell is going on here? Oh please, anyone with a modicum of intelligence, however you pronounce that, would know that with all that stakes involved in this research, I can never truly abandon it. I simply needed to remain hidden to avoid prying eyes, obviously. What better way to hide than in a drunken stupor? Despite all my failures as a gym leader, I still managed to keep my greatest secret at least. Tell me, Garrett, what do you think would happen if Crescent, or worse, the Foxes, caught wind of my actual work? I'd be a dead man sooner than you'd hang up on Rosetta. Then, why now? Why show us this place now, after we'd already left Celia? Well, I suppose now that you're here, I'd best tell you. I've been doing some research trying to keep track of the remnant of perfection energy I found in Farabelle Town. In your absence, there were a few strange occurrences, and well, it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. Arcanius has always been a hot spot for the energy produced by perfection. Considering its history, we shouldn't be surprised about that. However, that energy has been stable and unmoving for a long time. That is until the recent events in Farabelle. By keeping in touch with Connor, I had a reasonable timeline of the events that transpired, and my findings were, well, unexpected at best, sorry. And at worst, before the ruins beneath Farabelle, we were entered by Walden Hall. There was one immensely large source of energy within it. After he left, however, well, a small part of that energy went along with him. It clung to him and can likely not be shed by any normal means. Wait, what? Hold on, mate. If you can track that energy, doesn't that mean you could track Walden Hall? That's brilliant. In that regard, you are right. But unfortunately, that's not where the story ends. There is one other who entered those ruins and was seemingly afflicted by whatever it is that plagued Walden Hall. Are you gonna turn around and look at us? Oh no. Alon too carries the same energy. I tracked it all the way from the ruins back to here to Celia. As for what that means, I'm not so sure. Don't get it twisted, mate. Alon will be fine. It's not like anyone else can track this energy like you anyways. That unfortunately is not my concern. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? As you both know, I have done much research on perfection and the effects of its energy once infused on people and Pokemon alike. The results, unfortunately, are far from desirable. Wait, what are you saying? Alon, almost all people and Pokemon that have been afflicted with perfection and did not reach its state by natural means, they all eventually meet the same fate. They decay, degrade, and eventually they die. For those who are worthy, it is a gift. All others, however, are awaited by a bloody fate. So, it's kind of like upsetting to think about, because like Lilith is my favorite character. So, does that mean Lilith is or is not worthy? Technically, wouldn't that mean she is worthy? Because, you know, she's still with the Umbreon and whatnot. Well, technically, as of now, we don't really know. But back then, she seemed fine. Then again, I believe she brought it up herself. Even she doesn't know a lot about perfection. I think. I don't know. We'll just keep reading. For those who did not reach perfection by natural means, it is a death sentence. As for you in Walden Hall, no. You can stop it right there, mate. I won't hear another word of this crap. You're telling me that you dragged us over here just to say what exactly? That just because Alon made contact with some sort of perfection crap, it's already over? No, mate, that ain't right. I'm a scientist, Garrett. I don't know what will happen to Alon, but it's my job to state the facts. Oof. Oh, poor Garrett, dude. I don't blame him for getting all like riled up, you know, because I mean, not only with Eden, but, you know, me and Garrett, we're close. We're friends. Best friends, even. I love Garrett, and I'm sure Garrett loves me. Oh, that really sucks. I don't know what came over me. I don't get why this crap keeps happening. And that's another thing too. Like, he tries to like have, and he does a good job at it. He has like this, you know, uplifting, fun personality, tough guy, you know, run into everything, you know, punching steel doors from a long while back, and just overall like sure, like people may not like, you know, how he's all rugged and whatnot, but you know, that's just who he is. And I don't think he's a bad guy by any means. I mean, he ultimately seems like a guy, like, if you are close with him, he will bend backwards to make sure that you're okay. To a normal guy that he doesn't know, it's like, hey, you gotta show your work. You gotta show me that you're worthy for me to, you know, think you're special and whatnot. But, you know, after a while with the whole sewers thing and other stuff, you know, he's kind of like realized, you know, you're special. You're cool. I get why he's pretty upset with that, and just, you know, with every other thing that's been going on, it's gotta be weighing down on him. I don't get why this crap keeps on happening. First Eden, and now... Such a response is only natural, I suppose, yet it'll take more than a weak right hook to appear your own guilt, Garrett. I don't think Garrett really meant to hurt Reeve, he just did it, but still. It just sucks. Alon, we don't know anything for sure, at least not yet, and if I've learned anything thus far, it's that you are far from normal to begin with. If there is anyone who could defy these predefined odds, I suspect it would be you. The only way to be sure, of course, is to get more data. That is the real reason I brought you back here. Please, let's not waste any more time. Step inside the machine over there and I will run the appropriate test. Okay, Alon, let's begin. Poor Garrett. Okay, just running a few quick tests. Considering I repurposed this from the Beamer Grid teleporter, you shouldn't feel anything that you're not already used to. For so long I have listened through brick walls, petty conflict and endless time, questioning whether the fate I was owed would be intact. It would seem that my faith will be rewarded. Wait, what? This doesn't seem right. The energy that's perfusing you, although it's certainly that of perfection, it's not behaving how I expected it to. I don't understand. You are somehow different, Alon. Oh, sorry about that. I hit my headset. Alon, whatever this is, it's different. I need to know more to understand. Please, Alon, you need to tell us exactly what happened in those ruins. Wait, what? You saw the past, and not just anyone's past, but Walden Hall's. I knew that perfection meddled with time and our perception of it, but this is incredible. Walden Hall, you said that he talked to someone or saw something. Who or what was it? And what did it want? Whatever it is, it must have been linked to that large energy signature I detected beneath Fairbell. And that brings me to my final piece of information. That perfection remnant, after you left the ruins, it started moving. What? It's moving. How? Slowly, but surely, it has begun to shift north into Chrysium Canyon. I thought it was a glitch at first, but considering its likely sentience, perhaps I was mistaken. I don't know what to tell you, Alon. To be honest, I assumed the worst, but now I'm not really so sure. I told you Alon was built differently and you just didn't believe me. We're gonna be fine, Reeve. If anything were to stop Alon, it wouldn't be some hocus pocus magic crap. I don't exactly believe in faith, Garrett, but in such an uncertain, hazy situation, I suppose it never hurt anyone. Alon, it is clear that perfection has somehow latched on to you in a way that I do not understand. However, not all is lost. Whether or not you will be degraded like the people in Pokemon that I have studied, I do not know. What I can tell you is that this is your fate, is undoubtedly tied to whatever you came in contact with within those ruins. So if you want the best shot of beating this, you best head north to Estricio. Now we have another reason to make it through Chrysium, huh? It's not like I needed more incentive. I imagine that your incentive, of course, lies with my former mentor, Walden Hall. I wonder what will become of him given this affliction. Nothing good, I can tell you that much, but but the end for him will be the same regardless of that perfection crap. I will make sure of it. Then I suppose you'll need me to help you track him down. Well, wouldn't say no, I suppose, even if I don't really deserve it after my outburst. It's fine, Garrett. I know your frustrations come from, and I do sympathize. I will help you track Walden Hall just like I'll help Alon track down the larger source of perfection. I will warn you, however, that these scans take time, an hour or so at least. Well, the boat's already ready, so it's not like I have much to do here. Then I suppose you both have time to pay me back for the favor to you. Hey, I didn't say nothing about... Once again, it's not you that I care about, Garrett. Naturally, it's Alon. This energy Alon, I wish to study it more. I wish to see the others' effects it has on you. And what better way to see its impacts in practical sense than, of course, battling. That's right, Alon. Before you leave Arcanius, I want to see your true capabilities in battle. Be so kind as to allow me to dance, and I will call us even. You offer a trainer that's trying to earn a badge of battle like it's some kind of punishment, acting like there ain't already a queue of trainers wanting a chance like that. The choice is yours, Alon. I'll be waiting in the VIP area of the Bar 101. Please do not disappoint me. Well, you've earned yourself a battle with Reeve, huh? I mean, it's certainly not the worst use of our time, right? If we've got an hour to kill, we may as well use it. Hey, Alon. We'll work this out, alright? Trust me, mate. I won't let anything happen to you. Whatever. Come on, let's get moving. Go kick that smug little... for me, yeah? You got it, Garrett. Alrighty. The VIP area. I'm gonna most definitely need to change my team, aren't I? Probably, yeah. But you know what? I think this is honestly a good spot to end off today's episode, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.